Hi guys, and this is Abga from Zoomy Rabbits, and in today's video, I'm going to do a video all about Lulu. So Lulu is my new second rabbit. She's so cute and snuggly. I don't know. So yeah, in this video I'm going to be explaining all about Lulu, other things, and yeah, well, let's get right into it. Okay, so first I'm going to talk about Lulu. So Lulu is a girl rabbit. Her name is obviously Lulu. Hi Lulu. Oh. Hi. And the breed of rabbit is a Holland Lop. She is 2 months and 2 weeks old to be exact. Yeah. So that's Lulu. 2 facts about Lulu is, hi, you want me to sit down? 2 facts about Lulu is she can jump higher than 4 feet. So, hi. Hi. So a quick little story about Lulu is when we first brought her home, she was in a 3 foot by 4 foot pen, which is a very suitable size for her. And obviously it was temporary. She is eventually going to live in Storm's room, but I'll get to more on that later in the video. But she was put in this pen, and I was kind of just like sitting kind of by her pen, kind of walking by, and all of a sudden I see her jump out of the pen. It was like a sight to see. And hi. Yeah, I don't have any treats. Do you think I have treats? So then right away we put her into a 4 foot by 4 foot pen. Most rabbits their max is 4 feet tall, so rabbits can jump over 4 feet. So I put her over and then their max that they can't jump over usually is like 4.5 feet. But some rabbits can jump over that, like Lulu. So we put her over, and then she stayed in that for the night, and then I came to feed her in the morning, and she jumped over that pen. Thankfully, both times I was able to see her do it. And so now she's in this little like pen area instead of like a playpen. She's in like more of like a pen, so it's sort of a room, but it's not considered to be big enough for like a room. Like it's not like big enough like Storm's room. Like Storm's room is like a room, but this is more of a like pen size. It has a door, but it's not really considered a room because it's not like the size of a room like Storm's room is. So hi, but it is 4 feet. I think it's like, yeah, it's 4 feet long and like 4 or 5 feet. It's 4 feet wide or 4 or 5 feet long. Hi, honey. So yeah, she's in here with a door, but it's not really a room because it's not really big enough to be a room, but it does have a door, and it's not really surrounded by like a playpen. And yeah. So Lulu is just like, she loves to be a pet, and she's just that cuddly type bunny. Yeah, so that's about Lulu. Also, since she's so young, she's only 2 weeks and 2 months old. Their ears, when lops, because you probably saw her ears, and she's like, oh yeah, it's just probably one type of lop. So yeah, she's a hollow lop, but her ears are, when they're little like baby rabbits, lops' ears they kind of don't have much control of their ears, so eventually they'll both flop when they're babies. So one ear will stay up and one ear will flop. So one of the ears is flopped, but the other one still has to flop, and that'll take some time when she matures. I know, it's kind of funny because it's just up in the air. Yeah, you a half now? No, she's a whole lot, but one of the ears are sticking out. Anyways, so I'm gonna go now to like kind of where I got Lulu in her background. So Lulu is a rescue rabbit. Yeah, you think I have treats for some reason. Or you're just excited. Either one. So she's a rescue rabbit. So what happened was this lady got Lulu and she couldn't take care of Lulu anymore. It was too hard and for her to take care of Lulu, which often happens because they don't realize how much work rabbits are. Yes. You want me to sit down? Okay, I'm gonna sit down. Anyways, sorry, I'm holding the camera right now instead of propping it up on a stand like I usually would, so it's a little shaky. Sorry about that. Because I had to follow Lulu around to film this. Hi. Oh. So yeah, she couldn't take care of her. So there was this lady that fosters rabbits, and it's like a shelter. So you took her to the shelter, and oh, hi Lulus. You want the center of attention? So the lady, she fosters rabbits, and then she fosters rabbits. Hi. Oh, hi Lulus. And it's basically like a shelter, but yeah. So she took her. The lady took her to her, and you licking me? Sorry about that. Oh wow. You're not to lick. I'm sorry for the noise. Yeah. Oh, another fun fact. I forgot to do the second fun fact is Lulu loves to lick. She just licked me for like 10 minutes straight, and she loves to lick noses and fingers, and if you put your finger in front of Lulu's mouth, she'll lick it galore. Feels very weird, but I love the feeling. Yeah, my hand is just so wet. I guess you licked me. It's not like dripping wet, but it's just slightly wetter than it was before. Anyways, so I went to this lady's house because I was looking to rescue a rabbit. And I found Lulu. I held a couple of rabbits and I held Lulu, and she was just so sweet and cuddly, and I felt like she was a perfect match because Lulu's very curious, and I'll get into this more, but I will eventually bond her with Storm. And they're both very curious types. You just love to lick. They're both very, very curious types, and so there would be a great bond. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm trying to film, so I know you want to lick me, but oh, and now you're licking the camera. And now my nose. Okay, so she is very obsessed with licking things. Like everything. Yeah, love licking things. Okay, Lulus, stop. You can lick me later, okay? So yeah, that's a little bit about Lulu's background. And I don't really know anything about her parents or really her background because I did get her from the foster shelter, so I didn't really know anything about her previous owners or what condition she was in, or if she was an outside bunny or inside bunny, or if she was in a cage or anything like that. So I really don't know anything about that or about her parents. So if you guys are wondering, I really don't know anything about that. But yeah. Yeah. So now I'm gonna get into kind of like if I'm planning to bond her and Storm. Lulu isn't currently fixed, and neither is Storm. Storm is getting fixed very, very soon. Lulu has to wait a little bit, but I don't want to like have little baby bunnies, so I have to get them both fixed. And also they could hurt each other if they weren't fixed. And so it's just a lot better if they're both fixed. So yeah, I'm gonna get both of them fixed first, and then once they both heal, I'm gonna bond them together. Hi. Sorry for the noise. Yes, Lulu. Yeah. So, let's see. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna get them both fixed and then start the bonding process. But Lulu and Storm haven't even met each other yet. I haven't even started the pre-bonding process yet, so nothing going on with bonding. They haven't even met each other yet, so I don't plan for them to bond with each other until they're both fixed. So that's what's going on. So, within the next few months, they're not going to be bonded because they have to get fixed first. Also, another fact about Lulu is she loves her hay. It was like filled up to the very brim of that litter box this morning, and she just, and it's kind of just, hay everywhere now. But that's what happens when you have rabbits. It's very messy in here. I need to clean, don't I? She's like, no, you don't need to do that. But yeah, I'll bond when they're both fixed and healed so that it goes a lot smoother, so I don't end up with baby bunnies, because I don't want to do that. But yeah. Also, Lulu is going to be living in, once they're bonded, Lulu and Storm are going to be living in Storm's room. Yes? Yeah. So, yeah, I'll get a little tour of the pen. Also, since Lulu is not fixed, she's definitely not litter box trained whatsoever. So she kind of just goes wherever she wants. And that's one of the main reasons why there's potty pads everywhere. I'm gonna get into that. So you're probably like, Storm's not fixed, and so why does Storm have blankets, and why does he go in his litter box? So Storm is surprisingly litter box trained. He's not fixed, which I'm planning to get him fixed for other reasons, but Storm's not fixed, and he still is litter box trained, and some rabbits' personalities some will be more litter box trained than others. So Storm, I've been working with him for a long time, and Storm has, he is the type of rabbit that just gets litter box trained very easily. And plus Storm's previous owners were starting on the litter box training process already, so that made it a lot easier. Lulu's previous owners weren't starting on that process, so it's a lot harder. And Lulu's personality just isn't the personality that litter box training doesn't come very easy to her. But I'm working on it, but she's not litter box trained, and Storm is litter box trained, so that's why these potty pads in a lot of materials that, that are in Storm's room, but not in Lulu's, because she's not litter box trained. But I'm hoping it will progress soon, so I can add some other materials. But obviously, Storm isn't 100%, but he's very, amazing for not being fixed and litter box training. And then, yeah, so Lulu will get fixed, and then she will do a lot better at litter box training, and Storm will be 100% once he gets fixed, and we'll see about Lulu if she's 95% or 100% once she gets fixed. But yeah, yeah, so Lulu is very obsessed with treats. I was letting her out for some playtime the other day, and she just went crazy. I had for Christmas, Storm got, and I literally about a week after Christmas, I got Lulu. So, but she knows there's treats outside because I let her out for playtime, and there was a box of treats that was on the floor in her playtime kind of room area thing. I don't know. And so she found those, and now she knows there's treats outside. But yeah, also, so I'm gonna do a little tour. So it's not much at all in here. But there's, when you walk in, there's a bunch of potty pads. There's this Juice Carrots fling from Fun Bun Shop. So, and she didn't really love it, but I don't know. Then there's Willow Ball that she really liked. It doesn't look very destroyed. I mean, it kind of does, but it was like, it had so much willow. She peeled off, like, you couldn't see the willow rings are there, and then there's some in her little hidey house. Then there's this hidey house tunnel out of a cardboard box, and because all of his hidey houses were Storms, I didn't want to use any of his, so I just made one out of a cardboard box. Then I have this little thing, and if you guys are wondering, so I got a new, she really liked this. She likes mainly chewing off the wood. You can see she chewed a lot of it. But I got one for her and Storm, so that's not Storm's. I got all new stuff. Because I just hadn't started the bonding process. I didn't want to use anything of Storm. So I got one of these because Storm really liked it. So I got one because they, were pretty cheap. And then this is just this very large water bowl. I had to use one that was like, so this has like, you can't tell because I can't. There we go. It has this like thing that, I don't know, but it holds really well to the ground because of the angle of it. And I was using another water bowl that wasn't so good at that, and she tipped it over this morning. I've tried a few water bowls and she keeps tipping them over, but she hasn't tipped this one over yet. But Bunny should drink out of a water dish, and very large ones in that matter. So for all my bunnies, I have, she's like following my hand up and down. I have very large water dishes for all of them. And then I got a new litter box because I didn't want to use Storm's, because one, I didn't want to take away Storm's litter box, and two, I didn't want to use it because he pees and poos in there. And they're not bonded, so I got a new litter box, and it's a pretty big. It's smaller than Storm's, but Storm's is like very oversized for what a rabbit should have. Rabbit should never have any corner litter boxes, but it is very big. She loves hopping on top of that thing. It is very big. Storm's is very big for what usually rabbits will have. So this size is the size of litter box that most rabbits should have, but usually it should be a little bit bigger because the bigger litter box is better, but this is a very suitable size. This is the usual size. Rabbits will have. Storm's a little bit oversized litter box. But yeah, the house. Yeah, so, but they got new litter boxes for them, and they are so adorable. I got new litter boxes for both Storm and Lulu. They're so adorable, but I'm not going to tell you about them yet, and when they come, I will show you them, but yeah. And then we have this pellet bowl. So Lulu is not 3 months yet, so she's still eating alfalfa pellets. She can't have veggies yet. So this little bowl has her pellets in it, but it's like full of like hay and poop right now. So I always wash it every morning. But yeah. Oh, and then here's the hidey house. Inside it has like these 2 holes, and then I think the inside just looks like this. And it's a really fun thing that she can hop on top of. So yeah, that's all about Lulu. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions about Lulu or the bonding or anything like that, you can go comment them down below. I'll see you next time. Bye.